Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Albert Moses, and if you're a new subscriber, thank you for tuning in. If you are an existing subscriber, thank you for joining me anytime I make videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and also turn on post notification so that you always be updated on newer videos. In today's episode, I'm going to talk about 5 signs that indicates that a breakup might be good for you. Let's watch this. Young people are mostly interested in relationships, topics that intrigues them. Sometimes in breakup or during a period of a breakup, couples tend to be overwhelmed and saddened emotionally. But many a time it might be good that you have a breakup. It gives a time for you to reflect on yourself as an individual. It gives a time for you to look as to what is best for you within yourself and see your true temperament. So a breakup might not always be a bad idea. It might be the good stepping stone for a better relationship in the future. Specifically, I'll be discussing 5 signs that might suggest that a breakup is a good step for a young adult. One person who has delved into the arena of relationship, especially with the opposite sex. Sometimes ending a relationship can help in your personal growth and development. So if you are feeling unsure, I think it is time for you to break up. Hear me out. Number 1, you might have outgrown each other. That is a first sign of why a breakup might be good for you. Probably you fell in love in your senior secondary school, high school days. But along the line, as you are growing, you realize that your growth patterns and your choice and interests are wide apart. I think it's a good sign to break up. If you have read this book, Who Moved My Cheese, you would realize that change is an ultimate thing in human life. Change is a universal constant. So if there is a change in your growth pattern, there's a change in your interest, then you might be outgrowing your partner. And in such instances, it is a good idea for you to stay back out of the relationship and then reflect on the way forward, on your future, your choices, your interests, and other predeterminant factors which will affect you in the future to come. Sign number 2 that a breakup might be a good idea for you is when you identify that there is a lack of mutual respect in the relationship. As a young adult, a relationship is supposed to help you grow as an individual, help you grow as a person, help you grow in various aspects of your life. But if it is a lack of mutual respect in the relationship, then it might be a good idea for you to have a breakup. If you identify that in the relationship there is constantly a lack of mutual respect for you as an individual, you always feel belittled, you always feel denigrated, you always feel that you are subpar, you are not confident enough even in the presence of your partner, then there is an issue and a breakup might be a good idea for you. Number 3, a stifled personality growth. If you are in a relationship while you feel stuck and the relationship doesn't give you a chance for growth, the relationship doesn't give you a chance to improve on yourself as an individual, in the relationship you are not being exposed enough to things that will help you develop your spiritual life, your Christian life, your social life, your communication, your intellectual education. In any way, if there is a form of stagnation, there's a form of stunted growth, then my dear, my brother, my sister, it is a good idea that you should break up. If the breakup came and at a point of reflection, you identify that you have not improved in any way, then I'm certain and breakup is a good idea. 4th reason why a breakup might be a good idea for you as a young adult in a relationship is when there is a communication breakdown. Communication is the cornerstone of every healthy relationship. As such, along the line, if you identify that your communication is degrading, the kind of things you talk about are not productive enough, you engage in a lot of arguments that don't yield to any better resolution, you are mostly stressed about discussing pertinent and important issue, then it might be a good idea to take a step back and reflect and do proper introspection, asking yourself, is this really the right person? Is this really the right time for the relationship? If your current relationship lacks a healthy communication, it might be a right time to move on and find the right person whom you can openly share your thoughts and feelings with. And finally, intuition and happiness. Are you willing to be in a relationship with somebody you are not really happy about? That inner peace and joy is always missing. Is that the kind of relationship you want to be? So if you are in a state where you find that instinctively you are not feeling that you are at the right place, you are not having that soundness, that peace of mind, that peace of understanding, that joy within yourself, then I'm sure you are not at the right place, and it might be a good idea to move on. So there you have it, 5 signs that a breakup might be a positive step for a young adult. Remember that making a decision in any relationship is not an easy step, but it is a worthwhile step to take if it will be for your own benefit, for your own growth, and for your own self-development. If these signs resonate with you, then I'm sure it might be the right time for you to have an in-depth conversation about this with your partner. As always, I am here to help you, to guide you, to give my thoughts on pertinent issues that bothers you. Do well to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed this episode, and send in your comments on things that you want us to discuss further. I look forward to having you on the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye for now. Peace.